Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. It's Wednesday again. We'll start with the Bitcoin on CME. We'll go and do the overview as usual. Consistency is key in this market. And then we'll go on lower time frame. Maybe we can find potential setups. Okay. So, slow and steady. This is the CME chart. Straight down. You can see where we stopped, why we have this line here or this level here. On weekly chart, this level is still active. We still have the weekly gap, let's call it that way. We don't have not even a 3-bar fractal, we don't have a W, we don't have anything. What we have for the moment is just a dead cat bounce. Nice 3-bar fractal here ready to fire. A clear one, you can see. 1, 2, 3. And the 3-bar fractal will fire at 89 to 100. So we'll activate this 3-bar fractal. We want to trade 3-bar fractals. Well, it's quite aggressive in my opinion. So maybe it's better for us to wait for a clear W if we'll get the chance. Similar price action, similar levels like yesterday. I don't see bullish divergence. I don't see anything special. We are just consolidating here. It's too late to be bearish on Bitcoin, to be honest. I said it yesterday, I'll say it again. But we don't want to long or we don't want to buy without a clear setup. We don't have on daily enough reasons to take any fucking trade. It's that simple. That's the CME. Let's see the classic chart. Similar. On classic chart, we have kind of different view on candles. You can see you have this one rejection inside bar fractal here, fired. We still don't have a W. I see a potential bullish divergence here on the MACD histogram. Yeah, it's there. And all the classic charts still have it. But again, no W usually means no trade. So be patient. I know it's boring. I know it's ugly. Well, that market is not supposed to do whatever you want, whenever you want. So being patient and waiting for a clear setup if you're a swing trader, it's a must. You need to wait. You need to learn yourself that waiting it's good for your portfolio. So no setup on daily on Bitcoin. Nice to see that we stopped dropping after 36%, but that doesn't make it bullish again. We can do it again. We can SFU this low. Of course we can. We can push a bit lower, 70, 74, 70 something. Yes, we can. I'm not saying that will happen, but it's possible. But even if it will happen, you don't have enough, as a swing trader, you don't have enough room to short here. Yeah, as a day trader is something else. So, this could be the left part of a W. This could be the left part, the shoulder from an inverse head and shoulder. We don't know yet. Let's wait, and market will give us some ideas, will give us some clues. Okay, that's Bitcoin. Let's take a look at ES on daily. On Ethereum. A bit stronger, but no W here. You can see 2 days ago we pumped. I like it, but no W on daily. And if Bitcoin will dump or retest in the long reload zone, will retest some levels, okay, Ethereum, even if it's stronger, will retest those levels. So, I still don't think it's a good idea to long here. Be patient. I'm not saying to short. If you are not a scalper, you don't have any business to short here. We can touch 2,500? Of course we can. But that we need to wait and see. Yeah, key point. Wait and see if it will happen. So that's Ethereum. I see bullish divergence on MACD histogram, but nothing else. Ethereum versus Bitcoin. We are finally out from that downtrend channel, but that doesn't make it bullish because we don't have those clear W's. We can go sideways. We can kiss this trend line on the other side and push lower. So, yeah, I love the fact that Ethereum is trying to outperform Bitcoin, but we need a bit more than that. We need Ethereum to be a bit stronger than Bitcoin. Slow and steady. Okay, Bitcoin dominance. I love this chart. As long as holding below 60%, that's really nice and clean for us. If we'll dump more, we'll enjoy the show. For the moment, what 60%, 58, 55 level is telling us is that some altcoins will pump. It's selective environment. It's not a classic altcoin season. Everything is pumping. No, but it's a selective one. You see here and there some altcoins popping up from nowhere. If you are sharp enough as a swing trader and you know how to hunt 4-hour Ws, if you see the momentum and if you see clear setups, you can play those ones. And you saw us playing those altcoins from time to time and making nice money. Even if, let's say that dominance is staying kind of flat lately. Slowly dumping, but it's not an altcoin season now. Not for the moment at least. But if you are able, like I said, if you are able to select those coins that they are showing some signs, well, I think there are some money to be made in this market. Even if everyone is complaining that it's ugly. You don't see me complaining. You don't see Stefan complaining. You don't see gladiators in our community complaining. They take the market as it is and they are trying to do their best. If they find a nice setup, they'll play it, they'll make some money, they'll lose a little bit of money. If something bad will happen, their best friend is there to help them. They don't go to fight without or to risk money without their best friend beside them. And they are moving on, increasing their portfolio every week. We are not moon boys here, people. We are here to make money. We are here to trade. We are here to find an advantage. We are here to outperform everyone if it's possible. Okay, that's dominance. Let's take a look at ES. Well, where are the fear porn guys from some days ago? From Friday, from Thursday? Where are they now? I don't hear them on X anymore. Everyone was bearish here. Well, no, this time will go to no. It's over. And now in the short reload zone, well, actually, you know what? It's not so bad. Well, maybe we'll do something. Maybe we'll pump in the short reload zone. But looking at this chart is telling me that it's not a good idea to be too bearish on Bitcoin and too bearish on crypto in general. We can see we have one gap, we have two gaps. Market is not looking back at those gaps. Market is pushing higher. I could see this one exploding. We just need a good news. We just need something to push it higher. And then fear porn people and influencer will say, well, you know, you bought the dip because I did. Every time it's the same people. But you have to look carefully at their business model. They are not in the business of making money from trading. They are not in the business to being profitable traders. They are just in the business of getting follows and getting views and maybe shield you a referral. Yeah? And you go and trade for them in an exchange. They don't know how to do it. You go and do that. You don't know how to do it. You lose money, but they'll take a little bit of from your fees, and if they have enough people to listen to them, they'll make a nice life. That's their business model. Go and follow them. Help them to live a good life. Why not? Okay. Here, it's okay to be bullish. It's okay to think, well, let's long here. No, we are in a short reload zone. We are close to the top of the range, but also we have to see the strength of the market. So it's not okay for us to think to long here, but in the same time we have to admit the strength of the market and respect that. I don't see yams in the short. I don't see a 3-bar fractal. I don't see anything. I just see a market that SFU the low, the previous low, and from that point said, well, okay, it's enough, back up. Gold. Fucking around here. W, well, we didn't get an M, but you can see the idea. 4,000, it's a support. 4,400, 500, depending on what chart you are looking, it's the resistance. We'll accept, we'll do a blow off top at some point in time, maybe, I don't know. But in my humble opinion, gold is closer to the top than to the bottom. Gold will take some time to even distribute this one. Even if this is the top, it will take some time until it will drop. Silver. We can see I'm still alive with this trade. And deep in profit. Nothing to complain about. Total market cap, well, we discussed it yesterday. We are not fighting this, we are fighting 3 trillion. Give me a W, give me something, give me a reclaim above $3 trillion, and then we can talk about more pumping on crypto. Total 3, similar, nothing special. That's my overview. Not too many things changed from yesterday. What I see changed is actually ES. Stronger. Look at it. Pumping. ES, it's from a risk on market. We are not risk off. We are not talking about gold. We are talking about ES. So, do you think crypto is risk off or it's risk on? If you see ES pumping, what do you expect crypto to do? Well, you expect crypto to pump also. Not specifically Bitcoin, but crypto in general, yes. Okay. And even with Bitcoin, we don't know for sure. For the moment, everyone has an opinion, but we don't know if it's a risk-off asset or it's a risk-on asset. In my humble opinion, it's still a risk-on asset. It's still driven by greed most of the time. Okay, that's the overview. Let's take a look at the lower time frame, but before that, calendar. Today it's Wednesday, 26. We have some news in the New York session. Pay attention. Scalpers, stay the fuck out from the market exactly at the opening. That could move the market and they could move it ugly. After the news, well, I think we can trade. So we have news today, respect that. Let's go and see what we have on lower time frame. And I'll start with Bitcoin. Pretty simple for me, people. You can see here we have this bounce. We have the last swing high, swing low. We are getting back in the short reload zone here. Not the strongest short reload zone. You can see I could choose the other level. I could choose higher levels. I could even think this one to be the short reload zone from this high. Even higher if I want. But I also have here the Monday range. And guess what? We are back in the middle of the Monday range and we are holding that level. You know that yesterday I said SFU of the Monday range here. I could play a short, a scalp. If we'll push higher and we'll aim out, okay, I could play a short. If we'll go to the Monday low, I could play a long. If we'll go in the long reload zone here, I could play a long if I'll get a general setup. If we'll SFU this low here, I could play another SFU long setup. So there are some things I could play around. But here in the middle of the range, guess what? I have something to play or I should stay the fuck out, put my hands under my ass and wait. It's the hardest thing to do for you people. For all of us actually. The hardest thing to do is put your hands under your ass and wait. Can you do that? Can you stay and wait until you have a setup? I'll tell you a secret. Your portfolio will thank you. Will say, well, thank you. Finally, you learn a fucking lesson. You don't have to be in the market all the time to make money. And when you feel the temptation to open a trade, even if you know it's not a good location, think about why the fuck you are here. What's driving your behavior? What's happening? Why you feel that sensation to trade all the time? Is because you want to make money or you want to feel something? Well, if you choose market to feel something, to have some emotions, well, it's the wrong way to do it. There are better ways to feel something than to fuck around with the market. So if you don't have a setup, stay out, wait, be patient. Train yourself to accept the boring part, to wait. Again, your portfolio will say thank you. And maybe even will grow bigger if you are doing long enough. So here, don't play around. Wait. Ethereum, similar levels, slightly stronger, equal highs here. So I could see an SFU here. Because we have these equal highs, I'm tempted to, well, if we'll accept above, I have the SFU, I have the Monday high. If we'll accept above and then we'll reclaim back below, I could risk 0.5 to find out. I think I can. Again, if we'll dump all the way down to the Monday low, I'll play along. If we'll dump even lower in the long reload zone, I'll play along. If we'll dump even lower, I'll play along here. In this environment here, I should be tempted to short, but because I see Ethereum a bit stronger lately than Bitcoin, I prefer not to do it. I'll try if I'll SFU this high, or if we will take, if you look left, we have a high here to SFU, we have a lot of levels from the previous Monday range, yeah, from the last week to SFU. And it's easy to play those levels. And they're not bad levels. You can see this one is just above 3,000. Well, 3,000, big fat round number. This one, 3,000 and something. Here, I prefer not to do anything. I'm waiting. Okay, that's Ethereum, that's Bitcoin. Let's take a look at the trades we already have. We discussed it last week, we discussed it yesterday. And some of you are still in those trades. Some of you decide that, well, I don't want to stay in a trade because it doesn't do anything. It's your money. It's your call. I'm not your financial advisor. Do whatever you want. If I post a setup and you decide for yourself that you want to play that setup, don't come back to me and ask me you should stay in that setup or not. Because if I post a setup, 99.9% of the time, I'll update you about that setup. Because if I post a setup and I'm telling you, look at what I did, I have all the interest to pay attention. And if I'll do something, I'll update you. But in the same time, if I have a setup and it's at the break even, I'm not touching it. I'm not touching a trade that is at entry. Nothing changed. Okay, starting with IA, you can see the W again. It's trying to form the W here. If you want to wait, you are not in this trade and you wait for a clear breakout and a retest, okay, do it. If you want to take the breakout, well, we discussed this trade multiple times. Pump and dump, consolidating for some time. I think we can get at least a short reload zone. I don't know if we'll get more, but I'm already in the trade and I'm waiting. APR, we had a trade on this one. It's on the list, but should not be in the list because we don't have a trade. It's dumping like crazy. I'm not catching falling knives. Some people say, well, it's cheap, it's 16 cents. Well, let's buy it. You bought it at 25 and you don't buy it at 16. Well, I don't have a setup anymore. And who the fuck is telling me or is guaranteeing me that this one from 60 cents will not go all the way down to 1.6 cents? And from 1.6 cents, who is telling me that will not go from that level to 0.16? The bottom on this one and any other shitcoin is from here until 0. We don't know where. When we'll try to attempt to long? When we'll have reasons. That means, okay, we have location, we need bullish divergence. I don't see it yet. And we need price structure. We need W's. So I'm out from the trade and more than happy to stay on the sidelines and wait. Blue AI, it's exactly as before at the entry. Nothing I can do here. I prefer to hit the stop loss than to fuck around here. This one, someone asked about it. Huh? What about this W? Well, really nice W, breakout retest. We just had an entry earlier. You took it or you didn't took it, it's up to you. We framed this one, I think, yesterday in the New York session. Yeah, in the New York session I framed this one. Well, if you didn't join or you don't like to stay in the live streams, sometimes you'll miss some trades. River, at the entry, has some M's, has some W's. You know, I don't like to play around. Now it's not looking so nice because we have the M. But in a couple of hours could pump above this level. Well, we have W's again. I took the trade, I assumed the risk, I'll leave with the results. That's the best approach. Trader. Yeah? I'm waiting for nice and clean W's here. We framed the setup on lower time frame, okay, but on 4-hour chart, good pump? Yeah. Is okay to take it at 1.5 here? I don't think so. We can consider, well, this is a W in a long reload zone if you put the classic long reload zone. I'll take it. It's kind of risky, but it's up to you. We made nice money on this one. Plasma. Well, Plasma was bearish, was bullish, was bearish. Everyone was saying, well, I took the W and I'm just live with the result, people. I could take some hit. Let's say that the Plasma will go down here, stay here. Yeah, I could do that. Could stop me out. I don't have a problem. But I'm willing to risk those money because I think we can push higher. Come on. A bit underwater. Wait for the next W if you're not in. Well, you remember we talked about this one and we framed this setup in the, I don't know, London session, New York session. Let's see. Anyway, idea is inverse head and shoulder, W, breakout, retest. You can see we had the retest, we had everything. And now it's trying to go to the moon. Well, I'll enjoy the ride if we go to the moon. If you get 1-to-1, you can make it risk-free if you really want. Or you can just let itself play out. Okay, now we have more coins here. We have an entire list of coins we waited for. No setup here, for example. Here we had a W breakout and retest. If you took it, good for you. I didn't took it. Aria back in the long reload zone. Maybe I'll hunt a W. Bless, you remember about this one? I do. You took it? No? Why? You didn't saw it? I think I posted. I think I posted this one. We discussed this one in the live stream yesterday. Anyway. W breakout retest. Straight up. We'll go to the moon. This is a big W actually. You can see this is a big W. If we confirm, could push a lot higher. Where the top is, I don't know. You should be risk free already if you play this one. This one should be with green. This one. Well, if you look at the location on this one, let's put the location back. It's not a bad location to think long here. And we have something. Shoulder, head, shoulder, neckline, W's, bullish divergence everywhere. I'm not saying that we cannot go back to retest $1, but pay attention here. Could be a nice setup. To be honest, I'm paying attention and I want the breakout and the retest because I'll try to get in. W in the long reload zone, you know. You heard me saying about W's in the long reload zone. There you go. Swing low, swing high, long reload zone W. You take this one or you wait for a clear breakout and a retest. That's totally up to you. Could be a consolidation and we'll dump more. Possible. But nice location. And some bullish divergence. Some old ones, but good enough. Mr. Gigel or Jiggle. I see the double small one. I see the bigger one. To be honest, I think we'll consolidate a little bit more. It's lazy. It's not closing above. You can see. We are trying. No. Get the fuck back down. So maybe let it consolidate a bit more. No, Mira. Okay, we can say that he's trying to do something. He's trying to form a bottom. We have the W. It's a big W. It's below the opening of the chart. So yeah, we SFU that level. Is not a bad trade here. It's kind of power of 3 if you consider this level. Take it or leave it. It's up to you, people. I'm not in this trade for the moment, but you can see it's on my list. No setup yet on this one. Just paying attention on it. Xpin. We had a location. We don't have a W. Probably because this is a small long reload zone. You should pay attention on 1 hour. Maybe. You have a W in 1 hour. But other retest or something. On 4-hour chart, I don't think we have anything for the moment. We are retesting the previous W, so that's something nice. This one, well, nice location. Trying to form a bottom, but almost all the altcoins are trying to form a bottom. Why I should choose this one? I don't have enough reasons. Well, people, that's my daily crypto plan for today. I see this one pumping like crazy. I don't know if you took this one. It's kind of ugly. What's possible as a day trader, as a scalper here? You had a damn good location on 50-minute chart, for example. If you play this one, not the best, because after a pump follows a dump, and after the dump will take to consolidate, but you can see the double here. I know some day traders that will be more than happy to take this retest of the double. Day traders, scalpers, they could do something here. Don't chase there because it's not a good idea. Well, the rest I don't see anything special. This one has a location. You have the list. Was posted in general chat multiple times. You have the list. You know how we are thinking. You can hunt by yourself. You don't need to wait for me to tell you what to do. I hope you don't wait for me to tell you what to do. I'm not a financial advisor, people. That being said, let's call it a live stream. Calendar, we have news. Shitcoins on Solana and Dex Screener in general. Well, they are pumping, they are dumping. If you are still interested in that shitcoin acid, it's at 22K market cap, so you can throw a coffee on it. $5, $10, $100 and wait for something to happen. Wait to go to 0 or to pump to 1 million market cap. I don't know. Let's wait and see what will happen. Usually Wednesdays are boring, but it's not a strong rule. Sometimes market is moving nicely, depending. Twitter is tweeting. I see a lot of you don't repost anymore. Why is that? I don't get it. 9? Just 9 repost people? Come on. I see 60 people in the live stream. And 6 retweets. Actually, not this one. Sorry. 14. I'll be better. But come on. You can do a lot better than that. General members. It's free content, people. And I hope, as a stupid trader, that we are giving some value. Some ideas. And I'm not asking you. I'm just, well, pretty please, if you want, you can share that. Come on. It's not so hard. Well, if you don't want, don't do it, man. Everyone except Laird, or how the name is, pretty please repost. Laird, don't repost. For you, what I ask you is just hit the dislike button 2 times. Okay? Okay, people. Let's call it a live stream. I'll go and trade with VIP people in London session. By the way, insiders, VIP members, for you it's already open the registration. For the public, for new people to join VIP, wait until the end of the month, and Stefan will tell you when he's opening, how many places we have, and so on. If you want to join Couple 1, decide faster, because people are slowly starting to DM me, booking the places. Yeah. The last one is the last one that joined the Cup 1 is Marina there in the chat, if I remember correctly. So the places are slowly disappearing. I don't accept more than 20 people. So decide if you want to join us in Cup 1 or not. Okay. Let's call it a live stream. I said that 3 times already, so I think it's time to say see you next time. Bye bye.